Good afternoon, Ms. Curvis.
Good afternoon.
The first question I want to ask you is, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I have recently graduated from Bertie Early College High School, and I will be going back for my 5th year to get my associates in arts. I have recently graduated with honors as well, and I have graduated with a 3.8 GPA. Along with that, I plan on going to college after my 5th year and hopefully become a pediatric dentist.
Tell us a couple of strengths you have that will benefit this company.
I am very hardworking. I can work very diligently, and I can work with a team of people that are willing to work with me.
What is one weak area in which you need to improve?
I'm very good at catching detail, but sometimes I look too much at detail and I forget and I miss out on the bigger picture.
Tell us about a time you were part of a group.
Part of a group. I have been in several groups during school and all type of assignments I had to do in school, and I've had projects to do, and we will all work together to get the job done.
What is the best way to handle criticism?
By ignoring it.
Are you a leader or a follower?
I am a leader. I rather lead because a follower ends up slowing behind.
What is the best thing about working on a team?
You can get the job done easier and quicker when you have a willing to work team that is willing to help you if you need help, or just like me, I'm willing to help if they don't understand something as well.
What is the worst?
The worst thing is if you're in a team and your team is just slowing around and they're just kicking their feet up while you're having to do all the work is really a problem.
How much money do you want to make?
I aim to make between $65,000 and $75,000 a year as my salary.
Tell us about a time you had to go the extra mile.
I've had to stay up late to finish assignments. Prior to the assignments, I've had previous assignments. It's just really been assignments that I have done that I have had to complete by a deadline.
Tell us about a time you had to go. Okay, I already asked you that. Excuse me. Number 10. Tell us what you last supervisor would say about you if I called that person.
They are very hard. That I am very hardworking. That I am willing to do the work, and I am willing to stay after if any help is needed during that time.
How will you know when you are successful?
When I have reached my goal and have exceeded that goal.
What accomplishment are you most proud of?
I am mostly proud of graduating with a 3.8 GPA in high school. I have got my high school diploma, and I have graduated with honors.
What word do you hope is never used to describe you?
Unintelligent, unwilling, any type of word that's just terrible, just to say about anybody that's willing to do the exact opposite.
What are the qualities of a good supervisor?
Someone that's willing to help you if you need help, if you don't understand something, if you're doing a task and they just, willing to help you out.
Is there a time where you disagree with a supervisor?
When I know that I'm right and they know as well, but they just are too superior to go down to my level and understand what I'm coming from.
What motivates you?
The money. I mean, the money is good too, but I love helping people as well. I just love helping people because I would want somebody to do the same for me.
Tell us one thing on your bucket list.
Is to travel the world, meet new people, and anything like that.
What is something that irritates you about people you may work with?
Something that might irritate me is if you're slacking and then I have to pick up the slack. I mean, I will pick up the slack because I know I don't want the job to go down just because of one person. So, slack is a real thing I do not like.
What do you do when you are not working?
I love spending time with my family, listening to music, singing, just anything that, a normal, teenager would do.
Describe your work style.
My work style, I prefer working with a team because I feel like working with a team can help get things going faster and get things accomplished more than just working by yourself. Because working by yourself can cause you to slow down if you get, off track. But a team can help you get back on track and get the job done.
Why should I hire you over the other applicants?
I honestly just feel like I have a great work ethic, and I feel like I can just get the job done. That's not perfect.
Tell us about a time you had to meet a deadline.
There have been plenty of times that I have had to meet a deadline, but one in particular, I work at a farmer's market over the summer currently right now, and we had to make a sign and we had to get our own materials and we had to turn the signs in and put them out in the yard of the farmer's market and at a particular time and day, and I met the deadline when it was set.
Where do you want to be in 10 years?
I want to be able to have met my goal and became the pediatric dentist that I have always wanted to be, along with having my own place to stay.
What is something about you that might surprise us?
I like to sing. I like hanging with my friends, and I like video games.
Is there anything you want us to know that we have not covered?
I am very hardworking, and I have a great work ethic, and I can work with anybody that I am put with, even if the circumstances may seem hard, but I am willing to work with that person.
Do you have anything you would like to ask us?
Well,
any questions?
I would like to know, when will you get back to me if I have got the job or not? And what are some of the responsibilities that are needed and need to be met for this job?